My name is Gary Payne and I'm going to take you through a simple system overview of the GPP-Digi Competency Management System. In going through this system overview, we'll look at what the purpose and benefit of measuring competence is to any organisation. We'll look at the GPP-Digi Competence Management System's key features. We'll look at how to connect the GPP-Digi Competence Management System to other systems to aid communication and transfer of information. And we'll also look at how our system operates uniquely in multiple languages in real time at the same time. Another purpose of measuring the competence of an individual is to identify the gap between where they are in their job role, what they can do, what they know, what they understand, and what their behaviours are against what is actually required in the standards for that job role. This will then, of course, feed into their development plan. There are many benefits of measuring competence, and we've identified a few of them here. Having competent staff, that means that people can perform a job role, they know and understand why they do that job role, they behave correctly in that job role, will lead to job satisfaction. It also improves staff retention because the company is buying into their development and making sure that they are safe, that they're going to go home in the same condition that they started their day's work. That will all feed into the total enjoyment in the job. As a result of people performing their job effectively to the standards required, waste can be reduced. Equipment misuse and failures can also be reduced. Net result in regulated industries or high-risk industries is that the risk for insurers of your business is reduced, equaling lower insurance costs, because people measured as being competent to perform a role will perform better. As a result of all this, productivity and profitability is also increased. The amount of output per person is increased, and there's less returns and less failures as a result. This all leads into investor and stakeholder confidence is increased. That can in turn lead to lower financing costs within the business. There are various options for recording measured competence. You could, of course, have a paper-based solution. At GPP-Digi, one of our parent companies, develops such systems across the globe and installs them into major international and blue-chip organisations. They are simple to use. They require secure file storage because data needs to be protected about whether somebody is competent or not. It also requires printing of assessment forms and records to use within there, but it may not be ideally suited to very large and international organisations operating across multiple sites. We have over the years developed the GPP Online Digital Solution, which mirrors many of the paper-based solutions that we have operating around the globe. It is simple to use. It's accessible from any internet-connected location. There is also the option where internet connection may not be particularly strong or possible in an area where assessments need to be carried out, that an offline app is available for the iPad equipment. It's also able to operate in multiple languages easily. Our system literally does that, and we'll cover more of that shortly. The CMS, the Competency Management System information, is available to anyone who needs to know wherever they are instantly. They log in via secure protocols and they get access to what they need. So one central hub could access the position of competence on any site, any department, anywhere globally on any of their sites. The question we often get asked is, how does the GPP-Digi Competency Management System connect or feed into other systems in human resources or training management that may be available? Well, the simple approach is you can export and import in CSV, XML and JSON formats from the system. GPP-Digi can also develop the code that directly connects a GPP-Digi system to your own system if that's what you wish, to make that much smoother. A unique feature of the GPP-Digi Competency Management System is that it can work in multiple languages at the same time. So you can have assessors who speak in English maybe in one country but prefer to operate and find it far easier to operate in their native and thinking language, looking at information and literally switching their profile into their native language, and they will be able to see the same information that somebody else is looking at in another country at the same time in yet another language, be that English or any other local dialect. There is a cost in actually doing that, and we can discuss that. There is a technical translation done for each of the standards, which would be reviewed by yourself, but depending on the size of the organisation and the effectiveness of it, then it may be appropriate for you to do that. Of course, operating in multiple languages allows for competency management systems to be driven down to lower levels in organisations where we may have the technical skills of speaking English, say, is not particularly high, and they prefer to operate in their own language. So it draws more people into the competency management process. We can discuss this with you on a one-to-one basis. That is a simple overview of the GPP-Digi Competency Management System, the CMS. And if you would like a demonstration, face-to-face, or more commonly as we're doing at the moment, via a Cisco WebEx meeting where we can answer questions in real time, operating our demo system to show you and how it will meet the needs of your organisation, then please get in touch through the website address below. Thank you for listening.